So Mike Perry was supposed to face Robbie Lawler, but Robbie Lawler had to pull out. There was a very Mike Perry has had a very strange career. He's always been able to have highlights and memes here and there, and he tatted up his face. One of the crazy stories involving his career was he actually had his girlfriend at the time be his corner woman. In between rounds, she would come out and she would wipe sweat off his face, try to give him advice. But keep in mind, she has no MMA background at all, right?
Mike Perry's a character.
It's very strange. It was kind of a statement where he was like, I don't need all this whole team around me to help me win. I can win myself. And he went on and he won that fight, right? You have to give credit. He won that fight. Does that necessarily mean he doesn't need a coach? I don't think so, right? You always need a coach. You always need structure. Or at least that's what we've seen from all the greats. There's always been a coach behind these great fighters. Any great fighter that you think of, their coach is just as great, right? So if you think of GSP, it's Faraz Zahabi, right? Or Greg Jackson. For John Jones is Greg Jackson, Wonkel John. For Khabib, it's Javier Mendez and Father Plan. So Father's Plan. So there's always a correlation between great fighters and great coaches. But what the next stage of this Mike Perry saga is that Darren Till was supposed to corner Mike Perry in his next fight. That fight fell through, so he wasn't able to corner him. But now there's talks of maybe Mike Perry brings out his pregnant wife or a pregnant girlfriend to corner him. So keep a watch out for that fight.
Wait, Perry's fighting Till?
No. Darren Till was going to be Mike Perry's cornerman.
That's kind of
yeah. That was the whole thing. He was going to be in his corner. These guys, like, they have no connection to each other. They just started talking, and I think there was like some beef between them, and then it turned into.
No, I think it has to do with Till and Perry's wife. I think they used to date. I think. Yeah,
so there was some beef there, right?
I mean, that's very awkward. If that does happen.
So it was gonna happen. It was gonna happen, but then it fell through because the fight fell through as well. So let's see what happens in his next fight against Tim Means on this next card. I'll be interested to see who's in his corner, but regardless, it's going to be a good fight. Mike Perry puts on his show. Man, he throws from the hip.
Yeah, but that would have been a war. That would have been a war with him and
Robbie.
And Robbie
yeah,
Lawler.
He's always wanted Robbie Lawler. I remember he fought somebody and he called him out after the fight. He's like, "Oh, I want Robbie Lawler," and I was like, "Bro, what are you doing? Right? Like, how are you gonna fight Robbie Lawler?" And then as you go on, you're like, you know what? Why not? They both have styles that would complement each other, and a potential for some knockouts or some sort of finish. At least it'll be entertaining. Not necessarily the best for health